Okay, and we're back. Kirby Superstar, fuck you, Mom!
We already did that game, Bo, twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I thought it was 3
I'm
times.
Superstar.
I thought it was 3 times that
No.
GM and Bo did that.
No,
Oh, it was
no,
twice.
Twice.
He came in.
I
and
joined
played-
in, I
Nah,
joined
it was
in
twice.
halfway through the first run. And the
Oh.
second run, the two of us went in there together and absolutely bent the game over a table.
And
With
proceeded
Wheelie
to spank it.
After
Oh,
the
wait, never
discovery
mind.
during the first
With
playthrough that
Wheelie Rider.
Wheelie Rider was actually very powerful.
Very freaking overpowered as hell.
Game-breaking powerful.
It's sadly hilarious that the Kirby Superstar guy actually discarded Wheelie Rider as a helper. Granted, he had a CPU, but that's not the point if he had realized the true potential.
And Iza said, I lost count. I've seen so many Kirby games on Bo's channel, I stopped keeping count.
And he probably also
And
stopped
of course,
watching
he's
very
sticking his
wisely.
tongue.
And of course, you
Speaking
probably
of which, we really, really need to get back to Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Dreamland 3
that
and
was
hopefully have
a
less
Yeah,
problems.
I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, we have another world recorded. I just haven't edited yet because that was a mess and a nightmare and a bad day. Recording and playing, and oh my god, Metal Gear.
Oh, for the love of Vast. No wonder I was getting lag.
Avast matey, there be spoilers ahead.
Avast
And don't
antivirus. It's a free antivirus, anti-spyware software that I have it set to. I had it set to scan at midnight because I used to have a 9 to 5 sleeping schedule.
Right,
Ah.
but not a
And
9
I'm
to 5 job.
Back to being nocturnal again, so I'm gonna have to change it.
Yep,
that's just how
welcome
it
back to
goes.
being on the Foxy side, GM.
Welcome back
Okay.
to the stage of history. We have dark chocolate. And those little
Sorry,
mints are cool.
Sorry, I know my nocturnal creatures. I know foxes are very highly nocturnal in most cases.
Crazy
Aizen,
like
the
a
Animaniac,
fox.
was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns.
And
Dare I even ask?
for anyone who was paying attention to the first half when we were talking about Chugga, I believe I found a trooper for everyone to just kind of laugh at. And this is an image right here that I think we will...
Great
Well,
book
yeah.
confidence.
Oh, Nuzlocke? I hate
Nuzlocke, yes.
I
Someone,
see those challenges.
someone I
and I'm
watched
like,
did a
I couldn't do
Nuzlocke
it.
challenge.
It's masochistic.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I've seen the rules and I'm like, I
You
can't
only
do
get
this.
6 Pokemon.
And you can only ever catch the first one in the area that you encounter.
And just the idea of if they're knocked out, they're dead. That at least, in concept or whatever, that just bugs me. It's like, wait a minute, sometimes you cannot do anything about it. There are times where critical hits happen out of nowhere and there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, and
Not to
you
mention
can't
one-hit
ever...
death moves.
Yeah, and you can't ever revive a Pokemon if they hit to 0 and get fainted.
Exactly, so it's like, wait a minute, that's not right. That just seems... It's not that I missed the concept, it's more that it just seems excessive to me.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
excessive.
I
That's
develop
why
I develop a
people do it.
close enough bond with my Pokemon as it is. Thank you very much. I'm fanboy enough for everyone. Drive on through.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, it just is not done. Not done.
It's just no. No. The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is no. Samurai Otter. The answer is no.
No, 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 no.
Stand up. What? No. 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 What? No.
Better yet,
Follow me.
break out the Chugga Conroy epic no. No.
Let's give it up once again for
Or-
Marzipan
or-
for artful clogging.
Yes, Jim.
And next up on the stands, the comedic styling's a little strong bad.
Next up, GM gets cut off again.
My bad.
Sorry.
All right, come on, GM. What you got for us?
No. How about nope. Abby. Next stretch.
Nope.
How about Lewis Power?
Fortress joke for everyone who doesn't get that.
How about
Team
Lewis?
Fortress 2.
It's a Avi clip of the engineer doing a taunt, and then all of a sudden his hat levitates, and then his head stretches up to match the hat.
Yeah, and
Abby.
sadly enough, there's actually a My Little Pony-ified version of that too, using Applejack.
That's going to need to be a new rule of the internet now. There's a Toho for everything. There's a My Little Pony for everything.
Actually, I think they've already made that point across as a commercial on the hub.
with their friggin' iTouch phone thing commercial, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
There's
they had an
app for
iPhone
everyone.
commercial thing. I showed this to Bo once because I was like, this is a hilarious thing because I don't know why. It's a
Really?
law of the internet now.
Could have swore it was my roommate that showed me that. Either way, though, the fact that I did see
Oh,
that, yeah.
It could be
Somebody,
that too.
one person.
Yes, Isa or
Or Steve
Steve.
Jobs. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, or possibly as an alternative for the no thing, like nope. According to my friend, wow. According to your friend, you just died. God damn, it's not what I meant to do. Freaking Simon action. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to live. Shut up. Oh, Oni, we miss you. Wow, suddenly we had silence. I didn't think it was that bad, guys. Come on, I know I make references, but Jesus.
Wait,
Bingo, Yahtzee, Parcheesi, other random board games.
Mama Luigi?
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Oh god, the Monopoly guy in the second Ace Ventura movie. Jeez.
And then all I can think of
And
is
you
that
must
one.
be the
Monopoly
Monopoly
guy.
guy.
Thanks for all the free parking. Yeah, dead. Yeah. College radio can be summed up in 5 words. Dead air. Dead air.
Dead air.
Okay, I am out of here for today.
Come
An
tomorrow.
hour chanting.
Dang it. Just a second.
An hour of chanting.
An hour chanting.
Hey, Eisen, do you remember that one game that Mob bought for the Wii that I've played?
It wasn't Monster in my
Press
pocket, was
me
it?
about the game.
Just please tell me it
Money,
wasn't Monster in my
stocks, and
pocket.
bonds.
Yes,
A little
you
more
know what I'm talking
specific than
about.
that.
Oh,
Stars, Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest.
Oh,
characters?
that game. I think it was Fortune Street.
I was hoping
Yeah.
it was Wall Street Kid. Damn. Wall Street Kid and
No.
Monster in my pocket.
Fortune Street for the Wii is oh dear gods, I don't know what to
It's a
say.
fun game if everyone's playing, but add a CPU in there. It'll find every opportunity to own you.
It's kind of like Monopoly then, I'm guessing.
It's worse than Monopoly.
No, computer, I don't want to trade. No, computer, I don't want to... God damn it, computer, every single turn you try and trade with me, I don't
Because were there
want to
at
trade.
least 2 times that the CPU was a slime and the slime always won?
And its ranking was D,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and D being the lowest rank.
Yeah, I figured, but what? Okay.
That's CPU difficulty.
Oh, it was the easiest difficulty and he still won.
Yeah.
Badly.
Yeah,
Ouch. Oh my.
That- it just smarted on all of us. It hurt.
Yeah, I guess it's like the difficulty settings in a Mortal Kombat game. They're arbitrary. You're still going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah, and then you face Pink Scorpion.
Oh god. Air Mech wasn't enough. Rain wasn't enough. Sub-Zero wasn't enough. Now we have Pink Palette Swap Scorpion. It's all going to hell in a handbasket after this. God. Error macro indeed. Yikes. So, yeah, it's pretty bad when you get owned by... Oh god. Wait a minute. That means he's the Dan of Mortal Kombat. Jesus. Getting owned by Dan Scorpion. That's when you know your life is at rock bottom. Especially considering Dan's dead in Tekken versus Street Fighter, whatever the hell it's called.
Wait, he is?
That's what
That's what
Capcom
they're
has
saying.
said. Capcom has said Dan is dead by the time of the storyline. I was just like, what? They didn't even just hint at it. They flat out said he's gone.
My Dan! I want my Dan back!
Why does it sound like me on something completely unrelated? Frightening.
I am sad and appalled that Dan is dead now.
You're not the only one.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Dan is
Ivan.
dead, and so is rock and roll. Rock is dead. Zombie DLC. No, I thought that was Liu Kang.
If only.
I thought that was Liu Kang. That'd be available as zombie DLC.
Okay. For everyone who isn't able to read because, well, Geez, you're using ears right now. Yeah, Isa just said, yep, Dan Hibiki is killed before the storyline starts, which sucks. Don't worry, he'll be back as zombie DLC.
I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil. Oh, Robin
I'm not
Williams.
sure if I gave that the right sort of joking it to it, Isa, but I
We're
can't
not
really.
all epic narrators here. It's all good until we read My Immortal again. Anyway.
Oh my God, Eisen, you just changed your image. What?
Changed.
Yes,
oh,
I
I thought.
did.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I didn't realize you changed it. Then changed it back.
Just
I thought
did.
it was still. Yeah.
I just did,
Before there
so don't
was-
be too shocked.
Before there was Gilbert Gottfried,
That's
there was
Weird
of
Al,
course
too.
Weird Al.
Which
You
is true.
fool. Oh, Weird Al. You're so awesome that Penn and Teller and Gilbert Gottfried had to imitate you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
went-
sorry about that. It won't let you get enough of an image. I had to zoom in just enough that it gets the picture and the words, so yeah.
You and Owen was clearly a fool.
Oh no.
You fool, you fool. You fool, you fool. You fool, you fool. You fool. You fool, you fool, you fool. Okay, I'm done.
You know what? That does. I wonder if that would make a UNO and remix.
I'd support that. As long as it gets in all three. As long as it gets Weird Al's version, Penn and Teller's version, and Gilbert Gottfried's version. All three for completion's sake. Nothing like a triple threat, you fool, to make your life and your day just complete.
And we've had GM just go dead air.
We've scared him off.
Well, that or
Something
he's
else.
on Skyrim.
Either that or he's probably digging through his pile of fun pictures.
If anybody mentions
Yeah.
arrows, I will shoot them
I am
with a
digging
gun.
through 82 pages of favorites on Dan Buru.
Had a feeling.
Oh my God.
I'm just putting it on-
82.
I'm just putting it on the record now. Anyone mentions any arrows, I will shoot them with a gun.
Arrowed.
I mean,
Children!
I
I
mean,
used
other
to
than-
participate in a stupid Skyrim meme. Then I took a hammer to the brain.
was it the van hammer? I hope it wasn't a van hammer. 'cause that
Okay,
would suck.
I will take that as a good one right there, GM.
I used to be a sane Randomite King, and then I said, I'll agree. You fool! And that's established the pattern right there. Establish the pattern right then and there.
Establishing the pattern of crime.
Team
And
of
mafia
criminal
walking
insanities.
trouble, walking
But wait,
trouble,
hang on.
trouble,
We have
trouble.
patterns now?
In Mafia customs, when a man kisses another man on the lips, it means what? Godfather, you're a wonderful dancer.
What?
Another Hollywood Squares moment.
Oh, dear Lord. That was the year you were in my pants. Dear God.
Oh, wow. So, anyone want to read what Isa's just said?
Izzy
I might
says...
as well take it.
Oh,
I don't
go
I
ahead,
don't think
Eisen.
I said much. A form I am a part of ran that arrow to/in knee joke out in the first week. I actively blocked people who mentioned it to me in conversation. Now that it's died down to a degree, I can begin unblocking people. At least I hope that's how you pronounce XD.
Ow, me.
If not, then
It pretty much is. You got it right on the right in the
Right on-
nose there, Eisen. Good jarb.
I have to say, Eisen's right
So
on the
many
money.
pages, so little time.
Now I'm thinking of 3 Men and a
That's
Baby.
what happens when you have spare time on Danburu, GM.
I'll Dan your boober, whatever that means.
I'm not sure. That is kosher, Bo.
Hey, we were talking about Dan earlier,
is that
so why the hell
even
not?
possible?
It may or may not be, but I'm sure it's legal.
Well, if it can't be done with Dan being alive, I'm sure it can be done with him being dead.
You are dead, Did. Thought you were hot, Dad. Guess
your
what?
brain is cold.
Poor
You're such a
Gaston.
hot
Gaston was just trying to play
Terrible
LeFou's
game,
Quest, and he got
awesome sound. Or-
Awesome soundtrack, yes.
Poor Gaston, he was just trying to play LeFou's Quest, and he gets owned. You are dead. He's just staring at, he's just glaring at the owned by Gaston's chair. Take fat bastard's belt. Going back to Street Fighter for a moment, Izzy's talking, going back to Street Fighter for a moment, I hate Capcom now that I've seen Rufus's original design before he became the joke character that he is. Rufus used rollout, it was super effective. Or he did that space opera thing again, or whatever the hell he's saying in that one super, I'm like, what?
Face roll.
Rickroll? We fucked each other for so long.
Well, face roll is meant for when.
Is meant for World of Warcraft.
Well, no. Face roll is meant for when someone is trolling and manages to pretty much make everyone look shamed through the trolling.
Oh, I thought face rolling was basically just rolling your face across the keyboard and beating people in World of Warcraft. That's how I was explaining.
Yes, but face roll is now a euphemism for completely and utterly schooling someone.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it means.
That's what Rufus originally looked like? Like, what the hell? That is nothing at all like how Rufus looks now. What the wobbuffet?
He could have been awesome, but now...
He's just kind of...
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Well, what?
That's kind
I mean,
of...
I'm all for
disappointing.
having more fat people be in more stuff, but there is no way in hell a fat person should move like that.
He defies the laws of physics, and he's... Remember the Pizza Rolls Challenge, Red Supre? Yeah, that's all I have to say. Yikes.
Fat acrobatics, guys. Fat acrobatics.
And... Okay, yeah, Rufus, whatever.
Fat fighter. I seem like I can think of one. I can't remember who the hell it was. Damn. Well, other than Snorlax, but that speaks for itself.
Isa now. Bob in Tekken is a good example of a good fat fighter, I think.
Rufus
And
was
then-
originally going to be a monk? What the hell?
Yeah. Well, and better yet, not just any kind of monk. It looks like a monk who like opposes Dalsim style.
So we're thinking possibly a legitimate Shaolin monk.
Yeah,
And possibly a legitimate Shaolin showdown?
maybe.
If we bring the Texas kid back again, I'm gonna
But
laugh.
again, I mean, like that would have been awesome to have in there.
Yes!
That's my favorite character.
That would have been win!
That version of Rufus, yeah, I can agree that would have been.
I guess I believe that's more proof that Capcom kind of has been flailing.
I will say this, out of honesty, and you can crucify me later. There's one thing I like about Rufus as he is. His stupid after-battle quotes.
Oh,
How do you
good Lord.
finish those fucking
You
things?
have... The only way I see it possible is to get a camera, record it, and then pause in the middle just so you could find out what the hell he's trying to say.
That I think is funny. Beyond that, the Rufus, yeah. But that is
Actually, Eisen, I think I did read through one of his quotes entirely. Didn't I can't remember which one though.
at you. Gesundheit. I killed myself. At you? No. Then what is it?
Achoo?
Pink. Of course he owes me money. Yes, my name is Pink.
Achu? Achu? Patchouli.
Patchy, 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 patchy. Mushroom. Patchy, 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 patchy. I don't know anything more than that, though.
Mushroom.
Patchy, patchy, patchy,
mushroom.
patchy, flandry. Patchy, 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 flandry.
Yeah, great. Now we're on Toho again.
Again.
Well, it's funny. It's funny. Dan Brew's photo collection is like 90% Toho.
Yeah. And fortunately, because Demburu hates Pony, we have a Pony Buru instead.
And unfortunately, half of that Dan Brewer stuff is not safe for work, so no one on YouTube gets to see it. Excuse me, Mother Nature. I was
Well,
talking.
the problem is the ads. I've said this before. Danburo is affiliated with J-List, which markets all sorts of Japanese products, and unfortunately, some of them are hentai products. So
Yeah.
my recommendation for going to Danburo, Ad blocker. Get an ad blocker.
I has one.
Guts, do you has? No. Guts? No. It sucks. Game sucks.
So, how'd you like that sun, game?
How'd you like the game, son?
I'm almost all the way
It
through.
sucked!
It sucks.
I
Man, I
actually
wish
like
Eric
Lisa's
Mansuper
query
would make-
here.
I wish Eric Mansuper would make more videos again. Anyway, Den.
Where are you going? What in the hell? Where are you going?
What the heck? Stupid game throws it down. Kill this dude. Then he takes it out in the garage and starts beating with a baseball bat. 38 hits, 100% damage, fatality.
What?
Oh god. Somebody reviewing quote unquote Nickelodeon Guts on the SNES. I guess I wasn't reviewing so much, just breaking the game because it's that
Oh.
bad.
I'm
And
gonna
Breaking
see
the game
who's
for lulls and profit.
And I
Exactly.
might as
Enough
well
what
just
Lisa
read
said
Disney's
here.
quote for no apparent reason.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Dan Buru. Buru Bufu. Going off topic there. Anyway, it have any Dynasty Samurai Warrior stuff? Yeah?
less than, or no,
Okay.
greater than.
This first picture that I'm going to load up is actually relevant to my current gaming habits, hilariously enough.
Okay, I was going to say, if it's relevant to the conversation, it's banned. Because we are chaos, after all. We may be organized chaos, but we're...
If
Organized
it was
party?
what?
No,
It was
Barrett, no.
banned?
No, so if it was... had anything to do with what we're talking about, if it was on topic to us, then the answer was no.
Well, never thought that would ever happen, but it does.
Like I said, there's everything has a Toho version.
And there's a pony for that.
Basically, I guess in Japan, the less you wear below the waist, the cooler you are or something?
No. The less you wear below the waist, the more armored you are.
Something like that.
Okay, with that out of the way, that's actually one of my
Well,
new
that's the case,
favorites.
then how come I can't remember her name now? Damn it.
Sakuya?
No.
Never
What's her
dressed up
name
as the
from
cheat again?
SoCal?
Soul Calibur,
yes,
Cassandra
Sophia
was the
or
one who went
Cassandra?
skirtless in 4, so...
Ivy, there we go.
Ah, yes, Ivy.
If you don't wear much below and have a lot on top, you're well armored. In that case, how come people can rarely damage Ivy?
I love how
Well,
the rating on this
I gotta
picture
say
is-
right now, I'm sorry to cut you off here, Bo,
That's okay,
but
that's okay.
my guess is, I mean, let's remember, Cervantes sired Ivy while he was absolutely loaded up with Inferno's power.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Edge runs through Ivy's veins. I think she probably figured out early on that she had a very nice healing factor. So she goes with minimal armor for mobility's sake. Because there's no point in wearing armor if the cuts heal.
Yeah, that's very true. If you have Wolverine's regeneration, which I'm betting Ivy probably does, you pretty much do not need much armor because, hey, look, I need mobility to be able to move, especially with these on my chest.
They actually were smaller in 5, and she's dressing a little more better. It actually
Conservatively?
looks nice.
I'm
I'm
guessing
guessing
they're taking...
all of a sudden Cervantes just came up for no reason. Hey, put a sweater on.
Well, actually, I'm thinking they're taking more of a cue from the alternate outfit that Ivy has in 4, which is the Bell dress, which is definitely more covering and definitely looks a little bit better on her.
A lot more aesthetically pleasing. Anyway,
Yes.
I have
on
to
to my
say,
oldies.
is
On to my oldies.
That's going from being a
An
mute
oldie?
to just going into the realm of fantasy. What?
Oh,
Is it a
good
goodie?
Lord. Oh, good lord.
Let's see what-
You know,
I
take slight...
It's the Doom Train!
Oh dear
I
God.
take slight offense to Thomas the Tank Engine being called the Doom Train.
Oh.
Because,
Oh,
you know,
boy.
I mean, George Carlin was on that show.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
what Jeremy
Wow.
called it.
That and also Thomas the Tank Engine kind of, for those who don't really care to know, kind of shares a name with me.
I'm getting
Sorry, man.
I'm getting rid of my Marlboro tentacles right
It's
the
okay,
fuck
GM.
now.
So you're saying you don't want to be a Doom Train?
Never said that.
Okay, so
would
long
you
as you're
rather?
emphasizing that.
Yeah. I don't mind being a Doom Train. It's just, yeah. I'm not sure about being summoned by Yukari.
Ken wants
That
to eat you.
It's like
Oh
Meowth has gone
God.
psychotic or something. Jesus. Or no, not even no. Shit. The pre-evolution form of Perugly.
In this picture,
Glameow. It reminds me of Glameow and Meowth and just
Everyone take your
psychoticism.
aspirin. This picture has been known to cause heart palpitations. It
It
is my
hasn't?
cutest
I'll
patchouli
find
picture
out.
ever.
I've seen cuter.
Aww.
Sorry, GM, I have seen cuter. But then again, brony, so yeah.
Fluttershy has an unfair advantage.
My point exactly.
That's just is unkosher in my booklet.
Fluttershy?
In my booklet of things that are unkosher. Why, this is my bonus for being your beloved leader. This and that are my beloved leader bonus. And what is our
Ooh.
reward?
Reward. Here you go. Good work, boys.
Yes,
Give-
we all know.
gives them
We all
brawn.
know we want them to do it. We
And
all
all
know we want them to
that's
tie the
exactly
knot.
how Marisa works.
And for some
Ali
reason,
Mari is my justice, and also one of the most implied to be canon pairings in the Toho fandom. I mean,
Yeah.
in fact, Zun actually admitted at one point the only reason Alice came back was so she could be Marissa's sidekick.
Yeah.
and the only
Mariari.
comment is you, of course.
Or Mariali.
Now, as
Here
I
it's Mari Ali, but they don't have L's in Japan, so it's
Yeah.
Mari Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mariari. Well, they
As
don't
a-
have R's in Japan either.
No, they do.
They
They
do.
have R's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They have
okay.
ours.
it's Dr. Wright, see, or Fudlight if you prefer.
I was waiting for the Fudlight.
You know, I forgot what I was going to say before all the tragedy ensued. Damn, hate when I lose my train of
Oh,
thought.
yes, this one.
Oh yes.
Hi, yes, that. Hi.
Oh god, whoever the void is, you scare me. This comment on this video, you scare me. You frighten me.
Video?
The Void is probably Lolicon, because Flandry at the oldest has the body of a teen.
Yeah.
Teen Titan.
I mean, the age on the age on the scary Flandry picture is your new desktop image.
Yeah. The scary new
is that
image
what
is
we're saying?
his new desktop
Is that what
image.
we're saying, Izzy? That's your new... Oh boy. Oh boy.
But as I was saying, actually, the defined physical age of the Scarlet Sisters is very vague. A lot of the times, the only people that they're taller than is Cyrano, and also sometimes they're actually portrayed as being old enough to pass as teenagers.
Yeah. In short, it's always in flux.
Well, there are various theories between the standard vampire theory of they're frozen at the age they were sired, or they were voluptuous little lady vampires, which would actually give credence to the idea that they were sired and then cursed into the bodies of children for whatever reason. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they
Well,
don't look older than 14. I know that much.
Yeah, apparently Isa says if it's gory, scary, creepy, or anything to do with skulls or death, it can become my desktop background. That's a good thing to know. I may actually keep an eye out for that sort of thing then, Isa.
Skull man. Oh, anyway. Oh look, she's so happy. How can you be... Anyway.
Look at the teeth. That's all I have
Exactly.
to say.
That's exactly my point.
And now I have something completely different.
I love how this is marked as safe for work. This isn't safe for anyone.
Well, actually, the safety ratings. Ooh, cute cat.
I know it has
The
to do with...
safety ratings for Damboro is for sexual content, actually.
Which is why I questioned that on a
Yeah.
few links back. I'm like, the one, the Skyrim Toho thing, I'm like, and this is marked as safe. That's slightly questionable in my book.
Yeah. As for the image I linked to, well, it's an
You got-
artist I follow.
Cute cat. This
Yep.
isn't cute. This is not cute.
Is this the antithesis of cute? Oh, dear God, it is.
Ah! Keep it away! Keep it away!
Ronald McBroly.
Who created this monster? Ah.
With
Yes, Lapis, those are Suika's horns.
thank you very much.
And thanks for all the
Okay,
pudding.
how about something to take the edge off? Something a little more pleasant.
Edge off the incisive horror, as it were.
My gods, that's more than just pleasant.
Well, they're just pleasant. Who the heck?
Samus.
Oh,
It's
you gotta be
Samus.
kidding me. See, I knew that power suit wasn't physically attached to her.
That makes sense. Also, GM, if you want a nickname to call me by, I prefer to go by Fenix.
Fenix works, yes.
Yes. Lapis is actually a original character of mine,
Oh, okay.
and also happens to be a female Gria. So,
Yeah.
you just made a really silly mistake.
Phoenix, what about FedEx? Is FedEx
Okay,
I
we'll
was
go
just
with FedEx.
asking.
FedEx
I was
works.
just asking.
Do for you.
But no, it's okay, GM. I'm sure a lot of people on my Skype also kind of stare at my name and go, who is that bloke again? Or girl? I can't tell. And yes, folks, if you're all wondering, I am a guy who does a lot of role-playing games, and I tend to do female characters way too often.
It's
Speaking
like
of
I
which,
remember hearing the argument about this about guys playing female characters. If I've got to be staring at someone's butt all through my playing experience in third person, I at least want to be staring at a butt that I want to be staring at.
Yeah.
Then unfortunately there is no logic for the fact that I always, whenever given the choice, play a female character in Pokemon. They're just sprites, and not even particularly, I have no good excuse. I just always,
Yes.
Anyway, yes, I just posted another one.
Yes, I see that. And how fitting, GM.
Yes, the year of the dragon is upon us, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. And I welcome all to Dragon Time.
does that mean the Mecha Dragon is going to descend upon us and burn us down?
Oh no, there's more.
No, he's gonna be having a fight with Trogdor over who gets to burninate the countryside first.
Nice.
He's
Very
doing that
nice.
first.
But he was still trying to.
And then after that,
and though he's not going to be
Godzilla face
fighting, the
that too.
boombox is going to be played by the Dragon Zord.
Now does Bahamut get mixed up in all this action? You know, with his mega flare?
Bahamut would own them all.
Burn everything in sight.
it's just the guy who arranged all of that.
Burn everything in sight. Oh yes.
Bahamut is the king and god of all dragons. He pretty
Yes, he
much
is.
just kind of arranged it all. He doesn't really have to do anything other than just say, ha ha ha, I'm just going to watch because I am amused.
And then
Not
if,
to mention, even in 4, he's practically the god of all Eidolons.
and Ifrit just gets sit in a corner being jealous he wasn't born a dragon and pisses Hellfire for a while. That's all he gets to do with his life. Ifrit pisses Hellfire. Honestly, who directed the voice acting? For shame, yay, for shame. Hey, it's Patchy.
And I'm going to read off Isa's current typing. I'm sure some of mine do the same. I started using one of my original characters' names to stop one person from finding me on Skype. Good thing to know, Isa. The other thing is also I kind of agree with the idea of keeping a name that is not exactly a standard nomenclature.
Speaking of Patchy though, I wanna patches and a hack for my life where there's Patchy. I want to patch for Patchy. Is that okay? Is that acceptable?
Oh God.
Giant mech? What?
This is what happens when you let Alice learn of mecha.
Well, let's remember, in Unthinkable Natural Law, Sawako built this stupid, humongous mecha, and I've actually got a few pics of that are going to be later down on the list. So Alice knows about humongous mecha.
Yeah.
And look up at the top, it's little Shanghai, the only doll with a brain.
Shanghai, yes, because if I remember... Oh, wait, no. I never read anything about Shanghai. Never mind. I have nothing to say about that.
Canonically, Shanghai is just another doll. Probably the
Yeah.
first one that she ever made, but just a doll. Thanon, she's the master doll. The only doll with a soul, the doll that controls all the other dolls.
Because, well, pretty much, prototypes always wind up being the best.
All I'll say is
Well,
prototypes
tend to be loved and treasured and upgraded.
Yeah, and I can imagine Shanghai being that one particular doll.
I mean, hell, there are some people who speculate that Goliath doll in the fighting games is Shanghai using an upgrade.
Meep?
All right, Eisen, I think you were starting to say something,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna say, if this were the world of Spaceballs, I guess that would be dum 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 Mega Maid.
Oh dear God. With one of my with my Amazon gift card I got for Christmas, I
Just got a
finally
golf
bought
club.
that on DVD.
No,
Now I
that's
finally
the
get to
sound
own
of
it,
me
so.
smacking him.
Oh, I thought it was a face.
Oh.
I thought it was face palm. But yes, now
I thought it was either facepalm or, like, golf clap or what, but apparently
I'm
you haven't
slamming the
smacking.
back of one hand against the palm of the other. Bam! Slap it.
I own Spaceballs DVD. It's amazing. I have to watch that now eventually.
Anyway,
Spaceballs, the DVD.
adult Marissa.
Space Lobster. But I ordered the adult.
I thought
patchy.
Marissa was already an adult. Okay, never mind.
You know,
That's what you mean by adult.
Actually, I had ordered the adult patchy, but this will be a good substitute. This is a very good substitute.
And you can use Marissa to lure in Patchy.
No, fair enough then. I'll trust your Toho knowledge.
Yeah.
No enough. Order
Yeah,
Jerry
Marissa-
has never
so
looked
Marissa,
so...
lure in a
A lonely doll maker, a very shy but adorable and mechanically inclined Kappa, and one of those two vampire sisters, namely the smaller, more innocent, and mentally troubled one.
Yeah, see, that would be my one reason to actually capture Marissa, to catch a Flandra.
Keep in mind, I personally don't think she's batcrap insane, but I do think Flandre has very, very low impulse control.
Yeah, I actually err with you on the fact of the low impulse control. I actually have a character who is designed as, well, mentally unstable and slightly insane and crazy. And it's a personal character that I developed and created.
Yeah, I mean, the popular theory for Nice Flan is that she's not very stable, but she's coherent enough to know that she is a danger to herself and everything she loves. So she voluntarily stays down in that basement and is very happy with the fact that she gets visited from time to time.
Okay, seriously, what the hell is going on here?
Gaps!
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything about that.
What is I do...
That's Yukari for you.
Sorry will gap anything. I repeat, anything.
All I have to say is, GLaDOS, I hope you're proud of yourself. Look what you've done with your damn portal research. Goddamn portals have come to this.
Actually, Yukari's portals are called gaps, and actually a gap, in her sense, she can actually bring anything anywhere. It is not actually limited to a certain space, like in Portal.
Yes, Yukari has the power of manipulation of boundaries. Insanely vague, but then you recall everything has a boundary.
Everything.
Her power is basically universal manipulation of universal binary.
Yeah, and not just universal binary, it's universal binary that separates the binary.
Basically, she can hack the
Basically,
universe.
she can make anything the 1 and anything the 0.
She can basically hack the universe.
She does more than just
I'm
hack
gonna-
the universe with that.
I'm gonna state this right now. It's I don't remember where, but with the exception of the Gensokyo, the divinities in Gensokyo, the Shinto gods in the Toho universe fear the ever-living crap out of Yukari.
Yeah. Also,
Sound like Star Ocean 3 in here. Seriously.
something to take the edge off of and maybe restore some sanity for people. I have an image right here.
I'm surprised that is marked questionable and not flat out.
Yukari would
No.
completely steamroll Luther, though. Steamroll him.
Luthor. Yes.
Lex Luthor? Wrong.
Lex Luthor.
Which
Alright.
is
So,
I'm thinking of the villain in Star Ocean 3. I can't remember his name.
it is Luthor.
Oh,
it is
oh,
Luthor.
okay.
That's exactly what I thought of it.
I thought it was
actually,
Lex Luthor.
Actually, no. Lex Luthor is Superman.
yeah.
Lex Luthor is Superman, and Luther Lansford is Star
So,
Ocean.
this image, all I have to
So-
say is, my main for Harmony of Despair.
So for
Yes,
some reason, my mind does fit together.
And wow, that is very unconventional outfit.
Very unconventional, yet from, just read what the artist said about it. I just kind of like, what? Really? That's all you say about it?
It works for a certain kind of function. It's not the obvious one.
It's distracting enough.
lighter
Dracula did
costume.
not slay her right away.
I'd like to point out something. The heaviest looking thing that Shinoa wears is the big old breastplate that she wears as on her torso.
Yeah.
That looks like a metal plate that she just wears. That's the heaviest thing on her outfit. The rest of it is probably clothing.
Yeah, and the rest of it is standard clothing. Heck, I mean, I've looked at her sprite carefully. That is the only heavy metal object that she has. The breastplate that's atop of the clothing that she's wearing.
You've looked at her sprite carefully. We have all just admitted how nerdy we are.
Speaking of ancient nerdy quibbles, have a look.
And listen to me that I'm not denying the fact that
Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
approves without a doubt.
This is delicious.
Oh, very much so. This is why you need everyone on the planet should be required by law before they grow old and die to play Donkey Kong 94, so they can smash
So,
that damn monkey.
I'm hoping that image is making it onto the video that this is going to.
You know what the hell? I might as well save it. I'm not as good as Adam with the whole random images thing, but you know what the hell? I can use this. I can nature this picture and
If I was
investigate.
somehow able to do it during my 100th video special, I'm sure you'd be able to do
Investigate.
that.
Investigate, Todd.
It's nature?
Yeah, exactly.
Nature?
Smash the monkey for Mother Russia. Spank the monkey. Spank the monkey. Oh wait, that's Armac. Never mind. Freaking
Smash the monkey for Mother Russia.
freaking Gilligan's Island.
Stupid monkey.
Stupid monkey.
What
Get-
the fuck are you doing in the fucking quicksand?
Yes, I have to
You
agree.
didn't say it quite fast enough, but
Yeah.
I still can't
Anyway.
believe I snuck that into a
timer.
Dissidia video.
Yokai. Yokai?
How do you
Uh,
die? Wait, never mind. I don't want that.
yeah, that's adult winged sorceress Yokai Marissa from the Seiho games.
Is
Wow.
this what Def 23 meant by the light of the moon?
Maybe.
Yeah, basically that's her form as a bonus boss in Seiho, which is a sister series to Toho. Some bosses from Toho make a crossover cameo in Seiho. I've never seen the protagonist of Seiho in a Toho game though, and that's probably not going to change much. But yeah, that's Yokai Marissa from Seiho.
La da da. Dead air, dead air.
Don't
we
make me
live
shout
on
random
dead
words again.
air.
Because I will not hesitate to do so.
And I will not hesitate
What?
to break people's minds with my randomness and why did I think of that? I am a terrible, disgusting person. Don't make me share my thoughts. I will break you, maggot. No,
Hey,
wait.
Bo. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo.
You're turning into
Mighty
Oni on me.
crush.
You're turning into Oni over there. Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou. You see how you're going to die next. Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou. Shut up.
Well, all I had to say was, Mind crush.
All I have to say is
You are
my
not a
Christmas
good
decorations will
stand-green.
knock you all down.
My
Unless you're
favorite
playing-
character incoming.
Unless you're playing
Ooh,
Good
hang
Destiny,
on.
in which case he will disappoint you and not say that, even though the voice are...
Nice keep out.
Nice. What?
Mm.
Keep out.
What is that?
Chinese dress.
Oh, the outfit is called a... Okay, I didn't know. I don't know what...
Okay, just so you know, I'm not laughing because of the picture. I'm laughing because the ad that's just above it.
Yeah.
Uh,
You'll see
just above it?
ads for Bible Black
Yes.
stuff on there
I
sometimes.
can't see it.
I'm guessing you got a different...
On my
ad
screen, it
that's
says tentacle grape.
Oh, I saw that in one of the previous
I've
pictures.
heard
I'm
of
like,
that.
really, really, people, is this really the best you come up
Tentacle
with? For pot?
grapefruit juice.
My God. My God.
And Isa has a video
On a,
GM to have seen this.
On a vaguely unrelated note, I'd like to see Chun-Li wear an outfit like this, just saying. That's all I have to say about that.
Good, Issa, good. That means you have an ad blocker installed. Anyway. Miku!
Mitsu? Yes, Mitsu.
My God, what did I just see for that
not
video?
this again. Oh, man. And of course, the friggin'... I bet
yeah.
I still theorize she must have had to murder a Farfetch'd to get that thing. That poor Farfetch'd.
Murdered a Farfetch.
not very
She
good.
could have just taken the stick, you know.
Only way you get the stick from a Farfetch'd is to kill the fucking thing.
You just saw the video, right, GM?
Favoriting this.
Farfetch'd, ah!
I'd agree on that too. I just didn't sign in, so I'm not on my YouTube.
Sonic Underground.
But I will totally keep... Oh, wait, you know what? Speaking of Sonic, you know what? Heck,
What did
why
I-
not? I'll sign into YouTube and I'll show you guys this weird progressive commercial that one of my friends showed me.
Well, you guys want Pokemon? Here's a Pokemon.
Oh no, if it's that
Yeah,
Magikarp
there we go.
again. Oh, it's the baby Ho-Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's cute.
It's Iago if he were a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually,
Iago
God,
evolves...
I choose-
No. Iago evolves into Ho-Oh?
Eventually,
What?
after a long series of transformations, then Jafar warping the poor bastard to infinity and beyond.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You know how Fluttershy's big thing is talking with animals?
Yes, she is basically the heart, Captain Planet Heart of friggin' Pony. Yes. Anyway,
Yeah.
Power's better than Heart. Fluttershy, sort of.
Yes, but I mean, like, imagine what would happen if Fluttershy wound up in Pokemon universe.
Oh, good lord.
She would be a god.
You know, there's a pony fanfic that places her in it.
Oh boy, did she get mistaken
She
for a
would lead
Ponyta or something?
humongous Rapidash herd on a quest to kill everyone with horse moe.
Yeah.
God. And it'd be the one universe where Ash either becomes intelligent or gets stamped out finally.
Ding!
Ding, fries are down. Oh God, no, not Family Guy.
Oh,
Forget it.
that again.
Fucking Family Guy. Oh, of course. You have indeed achieved the high score.
Okay. I found the video that I'm looking for.
Why does that picture make me think of Midna? I'm sure I said that the last time you linked that to that too. Never mind.
I've
However many
actually
years
got
ago
some
that
Midna
was.
pictures. Maybe I should grab one of those.
Doesn't it just make me seem so sad that it took me so long? Midnight. Drrrr. Genius man. Genius man.
Huh.
I wonder if YouTube
That's
is
a
yet sick of
curious
us
picture.
talking randomly like this.
Who needs more protection? The big daddy or the girl?
Oh. So Isa has seen that commercial before. Here. There's the link.
Big Daddy's
Okay, I'm gonna see
catfish
this.
chicken, feeding the family, feeding them good.
Flandra Scarlet and a Big Daddy. Yeah,
Even better,
Yeah.
that's Big Daddy Delta. The Plasmid Big Daddy.
I don't know anything
Ooh,
about
wow.
Bioshock. Shame on me, I'm sure, but
Well, yes, you probably have, Isa. And it's probably been touted a lot on TV because of, well, Sonic!
solid.
Snake?
Sparta? No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of friggin' Heroes of Might and Magic. Everything apparently is so solid in this game. Okay, I have to watch this just because of...
Sonic?
How did they buy Son... Never mind. I'm not going to ask. I don't ask
This
questions.
must have been a pitch for Sonic Generations, I'm betting.
Probably was. I'm betting it was. Because, I mean, like, Sonic Generations was put everywhere.
Anyway. More patchy.
Patchy?
I'm surprised they put in, like, Genesis era music instead of something more modern. That's a good thing, I suppose.
Now that's a
but
lovable bookworm picture.
let me see.
That is a lovable bookworm picture.
Yes, that is.
Wow.
That deserves saving. Is what that deserves. That's what it is. Besides, you broke your mother's mirror. Oh, mommy, I have a dirty thumb.
And then as soon as you said that, I wound up falling on the image with Yukari and, yeah, the gap. Blah. Darn you, Bo.
Marissa's Evolution.
Yeah.
You know, didn't they make... Wasn't there a joke of that, too, in one of the games that was made for Marissa for the Super Marissa World?
Yeah,
Marissa?
she ate a weird experiment that Alice created, and then they had this falling out, and Marissa had to go through all the worlds just to solve the issue, and then at the very end, it seems like, oh, yay, they're settling the differences, and then Marissa throws one of those mushrooms at Alice, and you get to do the extra game with Alice, who cannot pick up power-ups and dies in one hit.
Bring back the hat for the adult. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yes, it's not Toho without a hat.
Although that kind of scared me. Chibi Marissa, Marissa X Marissa, or EX, whatever. I'm like, oh god, it's getting to Dissidia in this bitch. Oh boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
X
X,
Marissa?
EX,
Ooh.
whatever you-
Oh, yes, I've seen this one before.
What now? I don't think I know this. What the?
Ah, yes, I've seen this one before, too. I believe Eisen has also shown me.
Why does this remind me of Street Fighter Alpha 3? Anyway. Ronald
Because it does.
the King Wendy. Oh dear. Okay, I get it now. It's fast food.
You want to know who my
mascots.
main would be of this, actually? Because I actually would have a main if these were actual selectable characters.
Oh boy, I'm afraid to ask.
The Noid.
Second.
I'm going Wendy. It's the only girl. I have such great standards. I have such good logic.
Going
I'm
after
with
the
Wendy.
only female?
I'm picking the only girl if you don't mind. I'll take Wendy. Since
Well-
oh my god, that looks that definitely looks different from the Wendy I'm used to.
There's only one reason for why I would ever go with just the
Oh.
Noid, and it's only because the Noid is just awesome for what he
Ronald the
is.
Don McDonald.
Oh, good
Papa
Lord,
John,
I love
really?
this.
DK, the King, the Colonel Sanders. I love this.
Subway
These are cool names.
Okay, so the Subway Boys, they look like some kind of like parody versions of AVGN or something because of the class.
Papa John.
Yep. Carl Jr. is just in some parts of the country. It's still Hardee's here. I miss Hardee's. I only ever see that once as a kid, and I kind of missed that for some reason. I didn't even know what this Carl's Jr. thing was until last time I went to friggin' Seattle. Oh, incredible. Oh, wait, hat and hat had what the hat trick? Is this what's known as a hat trick? I'm just curious. Hat trick?
That's Eo Usagi, one of the weirdest artists on Danboro. I mean, he's practically the grandmaster of the what tag on Danboro.
What is this? I don't even.
Exactly.
That's
Flat what? Well, what is this? I don't even.
What?
Okay, to describe the flat what for what he
For people
what
who don't
he is
who don't
saying.
slope.
This is how it goes. That's the what.
Yeah, isn't there a lol what pair?
Yeah, but there's also that's the flat what, and then there's the exclamation flat what.
What? What?
What?
Oh
What?
God.
What?
I
What?
think I'm thinking
What?
of Archimedes now in friggin' Sword in the Stone. What? Don't you know how to write? Oh, no. Do you know how to do anything? Well, never mind.
More
Start the bottom.
mailing.
ABCs.
First the A, and then the B, loop it around, and there's the C.
Seeing
Charlotte,
this
look, I
image,
can
all
write.
I can think
Hand
of
scratcher, hand
is
scratcher.
GM
Dragon Eye?
What?
because of the symbol dragon there. All I can think of right after that is punch,
Dragon Punch, as in the Shoryuken?
as in like Captain Falcon style punch.
There's a difference between a Falcon Punch and a Dragon Punch. I'm sorry if you've been misinformed otherwise.
Well, yeah, there's a dragon punch
Sorry,
and a falcon punch, and that's because the
If-
dragon punch is 5 times the falcon punch.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Falcon Punch and Dragon Punch collided, Dragon Punch
Oh,
wins
good
because
lord.
of invincibility frames. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Captain lost. There wouldn't be a
Yes,
clash. There'd be invincibility frames and just automatic win for you.
Wait. If it was the original Super Smash Bros. 1 Falcon Punch, we might have a case.
Probably.
But again, brawl. That's all I have to say.
And all I have to say is, Smash Brothers for the win, the original. Yep.
All I have to say is you say dragon, I say Dagron.
You don't say Ryu? Wait, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. I don't. What is dragon in Japanese? Never
someone's got to read this. Someone's got to read the Iza quote.
That style of art reminds me of Dragon Ball. When Goku punched through Piccolo's stomach, the angle and facial style, hand to the side, just all reminds me of it.
And there's a comment on that page. This isn't the moment when you run. This isn't the moment when you duck. This is the moment when you wish you had done either before your head becomes the next Scarlet Mist incident.
Well, I've seen this particular picture of Patchy you showed to me, and I've saved it before, so yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
What are you giggling about? Don't laugh at me and my saving Patchy pictures. I will do something.
What?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I was looking at the comment that GM had already talked about.
Ooh, sorry.
Also,
Yes.
Pardon me for a second. I have to go hit the water closet.
I will
We-
save
no.
my stuff then.
We suddenly transported to Britain and or Fadiel, the land of mana. Seriously, in Legend of Mana, there was a door marked WC, and it was the only room in your house you couldn't go into. Hey, even heroes have to answer the call of nature eventually. It just gets edited out. Because we don't need that clogging up our story. We have enough episodes covering up.
Although it does make you wonder if Secret of Mana, for a moment, took the Rambo approach. The one that can save this world is the one who has a sword. Here, you take it. No, you don't understand. The game won't continue if you don't keep the sword.
But it's up to you, Rambo. It's up to you, Rambo. The game won't continue until you say yes. Then why do you give me a choice?
But thou must!
Which is something my roommate used in one of his highlight reels videos. At least somebody's rendition of But Thou Must.
Oh yeah, I bet that was H.C. Bailey's, was it, in the NES Dragon Warrior game?
I don't rightly
I
know.
had the original Dragon Warrior. I never beat it, though.
I have never played a Dragon Warrior game ever. I'm sorry to say. Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, whatever the hell they're called these days.
Well, it's originally Dragon Quest, but the first 3 games were released on the NES under the moniker of Dragon Warrior.
Because of the copyright thing, I think I read.
And I think there might have been a 4th one. I don't know if it was an official one, but meh.
I
That
don't
too
think
was
we
fun.
got anything from the Dragon Quest series after 3 until, like, 6.
So it's kind of like Final Fantasy.
And I'm back. That's the only downside to having a drink on hand. The periodic breaks.
You eventually have to answer for it because Mother Nature demands a careful accounting of something. Or I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
Anyway, have I mentioned I love mailing to bits?
Not nearly enough.
No, but I think that simplifies it.
Mm-hmm.
That cements the thing and the thing. The thing for
The
much more
thing?
than the thing.
There's more than the thing with the thing.
It's a thing
And
with the
thing.
thing
Let
that
me
goes with
reiterate
the
that.
thing and into that thing.
Let me reiterate
Thingamabobber.
that
Reiterated, and I've seen that before, but reiterated verily.
Recapitulate, perhaps?
Recapitulated and recapitulated.
For that last one, I'm going to quote Partroner from the comment chain. Jaw drop.
Yep.